Let's check out Baldur's Gate 3 on Steam Deck. This is not verified for Steam Deck, but it's still playable with some minor cautions. Now, when I first started the game, it got stuck here and just wouldn't launch. To make it work, you need to go to Properties, then go to Compatibility, checkmark this, and force it to use Proton Experimental. That did get the game to load up, and it works on Steam Deck. In terms of the graphics settings, the default resolution is 800p on this portable screen. Graphics are on the medium preset and AMD FSR is on balanced. The game on those default settings is averaging about 40 FPS, but it is a little blurry and has some odd pixelation going on. So I went into the settings and changed AMD FSR to quality. With those settings, the frame rate isn't bad. It's still averaging around 40 and the resolution does look much better. Now, the controls for Baldur's Gate 3 were one of my main concerns. After all, this game's meant to be played using a mouse and keyboard, but here they worked surprisingly well. The built-in gamepad is pretty good and lets you control all the aspects of the game. When you're just exploring, the game feels sort of like Diablo 5 with how you're controlling your character. The combat is of course turn-based, but even the combat, you do get used to the gamepad controls here. It might take a bit more time to select the right spell, but it's still efficient. You can use the RB and LB buttons to pop up these action wheels and then kind of cycle through them. You can also control the game using the touchscreen. Some players might prefer the touchscreen and it does work well here and is responsive. I personally don't like the touchscreen controls and prefer the controller style on the Steam Deck. The best way to play Baldur's Gate is of course a mouse and keyboard. I did dock my Steam Deck and connect a mouse and keyboard to it, and that of course works. It works just like a PC. Mouse and keyboard is what this game was meant to be played using, and you can immediately see once you hook those up, you don't feel like going back to the controller gameplay. Now, the game does look really blurry with that odd 800p resolution on a bigger monitor, so I did go ahead and change the resolution in settings to 1080p. Everything else was left the same as handheld mode. Now here the game does look much better and sharper with 1080p on the Steam Deck. The performance isn't all that bad. It's somewhere around 30 FPS, which I guess is pretty much acceptable for a turn-based game like this. I did also play Baldur's Gate on my main gaming PC. That's an Alienware with RTX 3080. That PC can run this game in 4K resolution with ultra graphics settings. The performance is pretty solid, 60 FPS. Now, when I do look at the GPU performance, the GPU usage, it's above 90%. So yeah, this game at the maxed out settings is pushing my main gaming PC to the limits. This video is of course about Baldur's Gate on Steam Deck, so I have some more gameplay of the game on the handheld console.
Yes? Oh, what's to tell? Darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special. I hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please, there's no time!
the nine hells! Open the gates!
Shit!
Damnable roach! Let's light them up.
On my way.
By sickle and sword, struggle them down!
Feel that.
Take this!
Coward. That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
Die by the spell. That's what I always say.
They were tenacious. I wonder what they wanted, other than bloodshed.